We're back for another Dream Theater listening party, or whatever you'd like to call this. We are here today listening to the entirety of Images and Words, one of the best albums by Dream Theater, according to many big fans of Dream Theater. This album is phenomenal all the way through. It's, in my opinion, one of the S-tier albums. It's just... there's not a single bad song on there. There's hardly even a single bad moment in any of these songs, in my opinion. And it really defines the band. This was their first big hit album. There was a lot of really great things about this album, and coming from when Dream and Day Unite, even I always get that album name mixed up. So coming from When Dream and Day Unite, that production value and everything going into this album, there's a clear night and day, or day and night when it comes to the quality of the albums. Images and Words, one of their best albums in my opinion. We're going to go to view credits to look at the artists involved. We have James LaBrie on the vocals, John Mayung on the bass, John Petrucci on guitar, Kevin Moore on keys, and Mike Portnoy on the drums. That's pretty much it. This album was released in 1992. There's only 8 songs, but it's about an hour long, give or take, something like that. So we'll put Pull Me Under right to the beginning, because I was just testing out some vocals and stuff, make sure the audio was all good. So yeah, we'll start off with Pull Me Under. This is their one and only hit of the entire discography. Pull Me Under is probably the song that anybody, even if they're not a Dream Theater fan, will know or have heard of, as well as maybe one other song that I can think of. But anyway, this album starts off with Pull Me Under. Let's go. I like to talk a lot, don't I? Right, this song. As I was saying, this song is just really iconic for their whole discography. This is quite a radio-friendly song in, I guess, a few different ways. For a band like Dream Theater, this is quite dialed back. But I think it was a really good move for them to make a song like this, just to get their name out there, because I think this song was a very big reason of why the band got a lot of interest and a lot of notoriety from this album, because this song alone was just I don't know, it was just huge. Still is huge. And this album is 30 years old now. That's actually quite crazy. Or 32 years, is that? I don't know, long time. Obviously, if you haven't watched my previous video where we looked at When Dream and Day Unite, we look at the lyrics as well while we're listening, because something else to read into and whatever. I like right here how the instrumentals just go into this more chunky, kind of slightly slower vibe in the whole song. Even though it's a radio-friendly song by all accounts, there is still very much that proggy element to it, which is just so amazing about the song. And then you hear Kevin Moore on the keys doing his thing. I think in this album Kevin Moore does a lot more being creative and everything than with the previous album. And then we're about to start the lyrics.
Lost in the sky, clouds roll by and I roll with them. Arrows fly, seas increase and then fall again. This world is spinning around me. This world is spinning without me, and every day since future to past, every breath leaves me one less to my last.
And again with the keys just making that really funky sound right there in the background. It's making this song really a good song to jive to. And again, the drums and the keys are harmonizing together with that.
Falling gives no meaning to love. Not today, not yet tomorrow, then some other day. I'll take some
I don't know what he's doing with the drums, but I like to just pretend like I'm doing it. It's really interesting as well for me right now reading the lyrics and like getting to understand the lyrics properly, because I actually don't know the lyrics like 100%. There are lyrics that I can mishear and stuff. And then this is like the chorus, which is like probably everyone will recognize this part if they recognize anything from the whole discography. It was on Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock, I think. It was certainly on a Guitar Hero. I don't know if it was Warriors of Rock or maybe World Tour. It was on one of them anyway. Looks like it was World Tour. Yeah, World Tour. So apparently they were on Rock Band as well with Constant Motion for the DLC. Yeah, that would be a lot more of a harder song to play, but I never really played Rock Band. Just love the instrumentals in that part so much. Guitar. I like how James LaBrie in that Pull Me Under bit kind of, I think he doubles up his vocals. There's like an effect. I call it an echo, but I think there's like a better word to use in musical terms, but like it sounds like there's a slight echo on one of them and not the other. I think it happens again in the second when it gets back to that lyric. But like you have the main Pull Me Under, but then like underneath there's a more subtle hint of like a slightly delayed or like echoed voice. And again on the keys, just like fucking around but having a good time, you know? Makes the song so fun to listen to. That has a very slight Metallica tone to that guitar riff right there. I don't know which Metallica song, but like it just reminded me of them, which makes sense because they're heavily influenced by Metallica. There's a definite echo with the voice, or like doubling up. Just for those 4 lines though, or like 2 lines. Pull me under, pull me under, pull me under, I'm not afraid. Could even be Mike Portnoy doing the backing vocals. And then the keyboard here. It just adds so much, even though it's so simple. Like, it's hard to explain, but like I just fucking love that keyboard right here so much. So apparently that ending, this song by the way is just so beautiful. Apparently that abrupt ending is on purpose. We know that from a Beatles, well it's an ode to a Beatles song called I Want You, She's So Heavy. according to a quick Google search because I forget the Beatles song. But yeah, in case anyone was wondering. Yeah, that's why it kind of ends abruptly. Apparently they couldn't decide on exactly how to finish it, and they decided to kind of give an ode to a song that they enjoy. Portnoy is a huge Beatles fan, so it makes sense.
Live another day, climb a little higher, find another reason to stay.
Possibly one of his best vocal performances in the entire discography in this song.
Mercy in your eyes. If you're searching for a silent sky, you won't find it here. Look another way. You won't find it here. So die another day.
And I swear it's like one of the only songs, if not the only Dream Theater song to include saxophone, which is such a cool addition. I still don't know actually if this is like keyboard sax or a real sax, but it's so beautiful.
The message in his silence. I face the candle to the wind. This distance in my voice isn't leaving you a choice. So if you're looking for time to run away, you won't find it here. Look another way. You won't find it here. So try another day.
And then the ballad starts to become less ballady and more like kick-ass at this point. It's like the turning point of the song. But the whole song overall is just such a sick song. Like, it's such an amazing ballad, possibly one of my favourite ballads of all time.
They took pictures of our dreams when the heart behind that stands and said maybe when it's right for you to fall. But if they don't come down, resist the need to pull them in and throw them away. Better to save than to stray.
The drums are still so active in this bit, even though it's a bit of a slower song. But then the instrumentals go off here. I forget about the sax part. Oh no, this isn't even sax, is it? This part is guitar. Yeah, no, this is the bit I was thinking of.
Won't find it here. Look another way. You won't find it here. So try another day.
Such an amazing vocal. This whole album, just like enjoying that saxophone. This whole album is like the best in my opinion for like vocal performance from James. Yeah, such a beautiful song, man. Like I say, it's probably one of my favourite ballads of all time. Especially like, well, I say especially rock ballads, but rock ballads by default for me personally are like my favourites anyway. But yeah, like rock ballad, like it kicks so much fucking ass. Take the time. This has some samples from movies as well, this song. We had a little bit of sampling from When Dream and Day Unite, and now we got some more in this album. I go a little bit more proggy with this, a little bit heavier. Not too heavy for this album, but like a little bit heavier, just like showing a bit more what they're capable of. Again, the keyboard, the drums are going off right now. Just like a really cool like beat. The bass right there.
Wait a minute. Come on. Just let me catch my breath. I've heard the promises, I've seen the mistakes. I've had my fair share of shipwrecks. Need a new voice, new law, new way. Take the time, reevaluate.
There was some really subtle guitar, like dum dum. I've never heard that before. That's really fucking weird. I've never heard like that kind of clangy guitar tone. Just like every now and then, dum, 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 dum. But the bass I'm hearing quite well right now as well, and that's, I'm really appreciating hearing the bass as well. And then this bit here, like the vocal here is really sick. Little keyboard in a second. When is it? So beautiful.
Ora che ho perso la vista, ci vedo di più.
And then we get into the instrumental section. There's so much more active in this song than I've ever given it credit for. It's just constant doing that thing in the background, you know, just... That's why I love Portnoy so much, man. As a drummer, like, he's just so fucking creative. This bit in a minute gets really fucking funky. I really love this bit after the keyboards. Like, musically, like, a lot of the shit goes over my head that I can't even break it down, but like, it just, I don't know, I know it just sounds really fun, but like, in terms of like music theory, like, I ain't got a clue what's going on with like anything that this band does, really. Like, time signatures, I have no idea how to count them, so I have no idea what's going on. I just know that a lot of shit is happening behind the scenes that I'm just like blind to. But man, that's just so fucking sick. There's so much going on. What an epic scream that was right there. It's like the only album that Dream Theater had before James LaBrie had like his issues with his vocal cords. So like this was like the only album he was able to, I guess, properly shine on. After this, he had like food poisoning, like quite a bad case, so he like ruptured a lot of his vocal cords, I guess, and just meant it was like harder for him to like consistently sing good. At least on albums he's good. Questionable for like live performances, but from when I've seen him he's been pretty good. But it's worth noting that like this album was probably his best vocal performances of all time. Just want to pause this here because I want to translate this Italian. I want to see if it actually has much of a meaning. Apparently it means, now that I've lost my sight I can see better. Ora che ho perso la vista, ci vedo di più. Right, let's continue anyway. That was just a little something I wanted to look into. And then, yeah, into this. This song's a little bit more of a slower one. But still kicks ass.
Morning comes too early, and nighttime falls too late. Sometimes all I want to do is wait. The shadow I've been hiding in has fled from me today. I know it's easier to walk away than look it in the eye. But I will raise a shelter to the sky. And here beneath this starry night, she will slowly yield the light as I awaken from the longest night.
Yeah, just such a beautiful intro, and then Petrucci comes in, guitar tone, just everything about this album is just like absolutely fucking perfect. cool little drum fill there. It has a funky little thing right here as well. I just like the way it like bounces. And then the guitar just goes all in. That drumming right there, you can hear it pan across. And then bring it back down. Now.
I know it's easier to walk
On the keyboards right now.
than look it in the eye. But I had given all that I could take, and now I've only habits left to break. Tonight I'll still be lying here surrounded in all the light.
Such a beautiful song. And then we go straight into the next song, which is Metropolis Part 1, The Miracle and the Sleeper. Possibly my favourite on the album. This song is just so fucking crazy. It's the first song so far in their discography that really fucking shows like their wackiness, I would say. Or, I don't know. The next 3 songs that are coming up are equally as fucking awesome, but this song just has like something different to it. The instrumental breakdown, especially I say breakdown, the instrumental section is like just so wacky in my opinion. So fucking awesome. Like all round again, it's just like an amazing package as a song. And then the guitar comes in just straight after this. It's not even the wackiest bit of the song either. Drumming right there, by the way, was just fucking phenomenal. I feel like I'm saying the same thing a lot, but like it's just very true. Like, The dichotomy between the drums being crazy and the keyboard being like all relaxed and like ethereal almost. And this note, by the way, is fucking yeah, crazy. You really start to feel the song build up to like some kind of and then the instrumentals begin. I think there's a guitar. I think it's still guitar. Mental bit. It's like a bipolar. I don't even know. It's like they're musically bipolar, is what I wanted to say. It's like calm, all of a sudden fucking mental, and then back to calm. And yeah. I don't know what you call those drums, but like those ones that give more of a that sound. Those, I don't know if they're called toms or what, but I believe that was bass as well, by the way. So much to unpack with something like this. That's probably one of my favorite bits, because when I first heard the song, that just made me laugh so much. I don't know why, it's just so silly. It's same thing, but like in a funkier tune or like a whatever. There's just so much to like listen to and like unpack when it comes to like an instrumental section like this. And they go mad again. I was drumming a bit. I wasn't drumming to silly me, but it's fine. It's that section right there, like those kind of sections, even in Dream Theater, that like makes me love Dream Theater so fucking much. Like, just amazing musicianship all round. And luckily, this band does that with so many different songs. I just enjoy it every fucking time.
There must be the third and last dance. This one will last forever. Metropolis watches and thoughtfully smiles. She's taking you to your hell. It can only take place when the struggle between our children has ended. Now the miracle that's left, I know that the bad is love as the depths of eternity.
I love how the song ends with the Dance of Eternity, and then that being one of the craziest songs in Dream Theater history. By the way, I was trying to like juggle just then, but I'm trying to learn to juggle right now, and yeah, I can't in this like small space. So I gave up. So Under a Glass Moon has such a fucking sick guitar tone. Like, you can already hear it just like doing its thing. And then the drums kick in, and again, like it's the same for majority of Dream Theater songs. It's just, yeah, I just love it so fucking much. This is also one of the best songs on the album, in my opinion. But like Metropolis Part 1, just like I say, the first one that they really just like said, fuck it, let's just do what we want to do, and like really just go all in. And it just had an extended instrumental section. It was just so fucking amazing. Well, don't want to take away from this song now that we've listened to that one, because this one has enough to listen to as well. I mean, already a minute into the song and you get so much different variety and taste with this song.
Tell me, remind me, taste the water racing from the sky, always beside me, taste the memories running from my eyes, and now as flashlights scan my dreams, liquid shadows silence their screams, I smoke and matches in water from the sky.
Oh, those lyrics are fucking sick. I'm also learning a lot of other lyrics as well. One thing Petrucci can do is write a fucking good riff. Again, there's just very subtle keyboards in the background. It just adds so much to like a headphone user.
Outside
Here we fucking go. Try tapping your foot to this, motherfucker. Oh, I'm getting settled into the bass right now. Very hard to hear the bass. But I really appreciate every time I can just pick up on the bass because it's quite hard to, but when I can follow the bass line, it's so sick to hear what John Young was doing in the background as well. Kevin Ward is absolutely fucking killing it on the keyboard right now. Good thing I'm only air drumming because I'm offbeat pretty much the whole time, but it's so fun just to like mess around like that. James LaBrie with these vocals, man. Wait for sleep, even not waiting. This is actually quite a short song. I never realised it's only 2.5 minutes long. But such a like well-known song. It's such a beautiful song as well, as you're about to listen to.
Standing by the window, eyes upon the moon, hoping that the memory will leave a spirit soon.
Standing by the window, eyes upon the moon. Album cover right here. Moon up there, window.
Images and words are running deep. She has too much pride to pull the sheets above her head. So quietly she lays and waits for sleep.
Maybe the heart here is her spirit. Will her spirit will leave her spirit soon even.
She
I don't know.
stares at the ceiling and tries not to think.
Interesting to maybe draw a conclusion like that.
And pictures the change she's been trying to link again. But the feeling is gone, and water can't cover her memory, and ashes can't answer her pain. God give me the power to take breath from a breeze and call life from a cold metal frame.
God give me the power to take breath from a breeze. Such a fucking sick line. So poetic.
In with the ashes, or up with the smoke from the fire. With wings up in heaven, or here lying in bed. Palm of her hand to my head. Now and forever, 'cause
wish I could fucking sing.
My heart and my heart of the earth.
Because if I could sing, this would be such a fucking perfect song to like sing along to. Like if you could hear like pitch perfect and stuff. I've never looked at these lyrics before, but I think a lot of these lyrics kind of embody like what's in the album cover here on the right hand side, like just above my webcam. Maybe just a coincidence, but that's how it kind of feels to me. And then on to the last song, Learning to Live. It is the last song, yes. 11 minutes 30. Keyboard in the back is doing some fucking madness right now. It's really creating space amongst all the other craziness going on with the drums and the guitar.
There was no time for pain, no energy for anger. Sightlessness of hatred slips away. Walking through winter streets alone, he stops and takes a breath with confidence and self-control. I look at the world and see no understanding. I'm waiting to find some sense of strength. I'm begging you from the bottom of my heart to show me understanding. I need to live life like some people never will. So find me kindness, find me beauty, find me truth. When temptation brings me to my knees and I lay here trained of strength, show me kindness, show me beauty, show me truth. The way your heart sounds makes all the difference. It's what decides if you'll endure the pain that we all feel. The way your heart beats makes all the difference in learning to live. Here before me is my soul. I'm learning to live. I won't give up till I've no more to give. No more to give.
Holding the key on the keyboard by the sounds of it. Oh, then he's doing. I thought he was doing something there, but maybe not.
To the city.
Guitar tone has changed,
Violence.
like the tempo.
Set out watching from above.
Sort of slow down a little bit, a bit more chuggy.
Bring new questions, new solutions to be found. I fell in love to be let down. Once again, we dance in the crowd. At times I step away from a common fear that's all spread out. Won't listen to what you say. Once you touch, you standing low to face the bitter fate. Once I reached for love, and now I reach for life.
I think this is keyboard this bit. It's so hard for me to differentiate the guitar from keyboard a lot of times in this band. Love the drums just setting the pace right there. And then relax. Sounds like maracas, but I think they're doing something on the drums to make that sound. I don't know, maybe he's got one of those shaking tambourine things. I'm not really too sure. I think they're slowly building up the musical scale of some sort. I think. Certainly was like two different tones right there. Hard for me to tell whether they've gone up a tone again or not. Again, fucking amazing vocal, like, scream or, like, hold right there. When a song stops for a split second and starts again like that, if done correctly, is like such an amazing like addition to a song. Tool does it quite a few times in their discography as well. I just love it so fucking much. So you think maybe the song's over and then it's like, no, we've got more. Such an amazing passage, that whole thing there, that whole instrumental section. It wasn't the most craziest in terms of like virtuosity, but like it's just such a fucking amazing section nonetheless. The bass. I'm researching something, but the bass right there is just so... I almost missed that completely. But the bass right there is just so fucking... There's not a lot of times in Dream Theater where the bass stands alone. But that's one of the like proper times you get to hear the bass for like a few seconds do its thing. Yeah, all round fucking amazing album as this song closes for the next 25 seconds, slowly fades out, and the instrument's still going ham, the drums still going hard. Yeah, what an incredible experience to listen to this album. And that album right there gave him a lot of attention in the 90s, in 92 to be specific. So come their next album, which is all the way up here, past all the demos, Awake. Awake 1994, which is still a year before I was born, was the first album they released where they had any kind of, like, notoriety, like, behind them. So, like, the previous two albums were obviously made, like, just kind of trying to get out there, and then come 1994 when they released Awake, they actually had fans, like an actual fan base to listen to this album. So this album is another banger according to many fans. I wanted to look up who played the saxophone in Dream Theater's song Another Day, because I was interested. I thought maybe John Young played the saxophone. Maybe he does. But he didn't play it apparently in that song, and the person who did play it was a guy called Jay Beckenstein, co-founder of a band called Spyro Gyra. Never heard of him. I don't know if there's much more. I've never heard of this guy before, but I just wanted to like look it up because I was just interested. I assumed it was one of the band members, but turns out it was this random guy. They probably was in the same like recording studio or something at the same time. I'm not quite sure. Played the saxophone solo on American progressive metal band Dream Theater's Another Day from the album Images and Words. Oh, and single version of the song Through Her Eyes from Metropolis Part 2, which is an album we'll get to eventually. Also played solo part in Take Away My Pain on the live album, which I've not actually heard that live album once in a lifetime. Interesting. I'd never heard of this guy, Jay Beckenstein or Beckenstein, depending on how you want to pronounce that. Yeah, so that's it for this video. I will come back at some point with Awake, which has a few more than 8 songs. This time we'll be looking at 11 songs. Yeah, that was an amazing album. I look forward to listening to more soon here on video. For now, bye bye.